Hello and welcome to the messiest desk in the entire universe, possibly all the entire universes, I don't know. It's really completely covered in rubbish at the moment, and because I've been doing a lot of work here, because there's been nothing to do outside. The weather has been awful. About 5 or 6 weeks ago, the sun came out, the blossoms burst out on the trees, and I went out and I took some video, look, see, video of the blossoms on the trees here. Beautiful, sunny day, calm, warm. I thought, whoa, this is great. Even got the ladybird QR out, did some FPV around the blossom trees. Oh, it was lovely. And then about an hour later, the wind got up, and it blew a gale, and then it started to rain. And then that's where it's been ever since. Apart from a couple of odd days when the weather's been either warm and fine or, not as bad, it's been blowing or raining non-stop. The temperatures have been single digits. It's been freezing. I've still got my jacket on, and it's coming towards the mid to late spring. It should be nice and warm. I should be in my shorts and my t-shirt now, but no, I'm not. I'm all trussed up in this jacket and shirts, and it's awful, absolutely awful. So that's the reason you haven't seen that much of me. I mean, there's no point in going out to the workshop and trying to film stuff when there's not enough light because it's dark, and when you can't hear because you've got the rain or hail falling on the iron roof. It's just ridiculous, a complete waste of time. Although I did go out yesterday and film something, but of course I forgot to turn on the microphone, so it was more like Marcel stuff. You could see me but you couldn't hear me, so that's why I'm doing this again today, going over the same ground, but I'm doing it in my home office because it's clouded over again today. It's a bit grotty outside. Hopefully the spring will arrive soon, very soon, because I'm going mad here. But got a list of stuff to go through very quickly, hopefully. First of all, the Hobby King Turbine. I know everyone's asking about it. And remember that when Hobby King sent me that engine, it is a prototype. It's not a production engine. And part of the deal was I'd have a look at it. If I found anything, I'd refer it back to them, and then they could have a look and get back to me. And I found one thing that I've referred back to them. It's not a biggie. It's to do with the ECU. There's a little warning error message come up, and it shouldn't. So I've referred that back to Hobby King. They're going to refer it back to the people that have designed the ECU, and then they'll come back to me with the information, and we will progress, because the goal here is not so much to review this engine, because it's not a production engine. It's a bit unfair to review it, but the goal is to help at the end of the process to come up with something that you can take, you can put in a model and use it without having to ask questions or without having to try and figure stuff out. It's to make it really, really simple, really easy, because if this engine's reasonably priced, a lot of people that might never have thought of buying a jet engine may go out and buy one. So it has to be real simple stuff, turnkey stuff, not complex. We don't want people having to get a degree in rocket science just to fly their model turbine. So that's part of the process I'm involved in, is hopefully finding out anything that might trip up people as they go through the process of installing and running one of these engines. So as soon as I get the info back from Hobby King, we will progress. But until then, I'm just waiting on them. So don't tell me off. I'm doing all I can, especially given the weather. Now, a lot of stuff to review. I'm not going to go through it all because there's just too much of it, and there's FPV stuff. What's that? Stop crying. I know some people get quite upset that I do so much FPV reviewing. There is a lot of FPV stuff to go through, but it's not everything that I'm doing. I've got a whole lot of airframes. I've got foamies. I've got EDFs. I've got aerobatic ships. I've got nitro planes. I've got electric planes. I've got gliders. Lots of stuff, and I'll be building full speed ahead when I get out to when the sunlight's enough to let me see what I'm doing. I'll be doing a lot of build videos, so you can follow along with those, and if the stuff that you're interested in, let me know, and I'll try and include those. One thing I spied the other day, which I thought, I wouldn't mind one of those. I'll put a picture up here, hopefully. It's the Bruce Lee Kung Fu Jiu-Jitsu, karate 90mm ducted fan yellow thing, EDF jet thing. Here's, there's the picture of it. It looks quite cool. It's not cheap. It's $400 roughly. I think $400. It's a pretty expensive piece of kit. It's a fairly large plane though. I mean, it's a metre wingspan and a metre something long. So it's not small. It needs a 6 cell pack. And I looked at that and thought, I might get one of those and review it, because I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in it. And the only video I've seen on YouTube doesn't look that flash, to be totally honest. It doesn't look that stable either. The guy isn't, that good a flyer, or it's out of trim, or it's really turbulent or something, but I wouldn't buy one based on that video. What I'm hoping is if I buy one, and it'll fly better than that. And what I'll do is I'll build it completely to spec, then I might rip the EDF off it and put a pulse jet on it, because pulse jet's my thing, and I think it'll make a lovely pulse jet model. But if you want to see me do that, if you want to see a review of that and then perhaps see me turn it into a pulse jet powered model, then leave a comment on the bottom of the video so I know. That's the best thing to do. And as I say, there's a lot of non-FPV stuff coming up, just to please the people who are, don't want to watch FPV stuff. But if you're one of those people who doesn't fly FPV, then I've got a good idea for you. Look, now I'm going to do some build videos. This is the 5.8 gigahertz receiver board, and this is the 4-channel diversity controller board that I'm going to be doing build videos for and DIY projects, like I did with the, where have I done it? Oh, here we go. Like I did with the little backpack, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the build videos for these, put them up, and also web pages and the bill of materials and the circuit layout and everything like that you need. I'll do all that, and then I'm going to give it all away. Some lucky RC Model Reviews viewer will get the backpack that I built, the diversity controller board all built up, and 2 of these receivers all built up with a skew planar antenna on one of these receivers and a helical, 5-turn helical on the other. So you'll have effectively, and if I can find another one of those 600 TV line cameras, I'll throw that in as well. So you'll have a complete, really, really good FPV system that you can use on a model as small as an AXN up to whatever size you want. And it'll be everything that you need, apart from your video goggles, your video glasses, because although I've got some here, I've got to review them. So I'll do that. And then I've got the FPV visor there as well, a little bit of hot glue required, and she's done. So maybe, I don't know, that's actually a bit bulky to ship. What I might do, no, you'll have to get your own glasses. I'm not going to give you everything. But I mean, you'll have the basis of really cool. You can use an LCD screen, of course, with the setup, and then buy yourself some glasses if you want to. So come up, think of some kind of competition or some way I can use to choose who gets all this stuff, because I don't want to just draw it out of a hat, because people might say, ooh, that's cheating. So something we can do, perhaps a competition, people can submit videos as a reply to a video I put up, and then we can do voting or something, I don't know, or I might just choose one, the best video. So anyway, coming up. So if you're not into FPV, maybe you will be after you've won all this stuff. Who knows? Because I need to clear this desk. Look, it's just completely full. There's no room. I have to get rid of it somehow, so I might as well give it away. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, something I've been working on. I'll do another video about this in a moment when I've got this one rendering. Is sense and avoid. If you're into FPV, sense and avoid, go and look it up. It's very important. If we have sense and avoid, we probably will get legal right to fly beyond the visual line of sight. Down here is my prototype sense and avoid system, and so far it's working pretty damn good. Everything I wanted it to do, it's doing. I've got the next stage. I'm going to build an airborne one, put it in a model. The Skywalker that I've got to review will have sense and avoid fitted to it. And if that works, it opens up a whole new era in FPV flying and UAV flying, drones. But more on that in another video, because this one's getting too long already. Now, can't think of anything else I was supposed to talk about. Oh yeah, just quickly. Paul, a guy called Paul, dropped this into me. It's a Futaba 9C, great radio. They've been superseded by the 10C and the 8FG, but I mean, they still work and they're really good. A lot of people flying FPV use these. Too much FPV, I know. Anyway, a lot of people like these, and this one is a bit not working. Well, it works, but intermittently, and it's got somewhere in there, it's stopped, but there's a loose bit, there's a little screw or something rattling around, and one of the sticks only works sometimes. So I'm going to pull it apart and have a look. Now, I don't charge people for this. If I've got a few moments, I do this sort of stuff. It's just, to help people out. But what I thought I might do is, if you're interested, I'll do a video showing you how I go about diagnosing the problem and hopefully repairing it. So if you've ever wanted to see inside a Futaba 9C and see how I might go about repairing a broken one, put a comment on the video. That's what you do, because I read all the comments and I reply to some of them, but I try to read them all. And that's it for another day, I think. Yeah, I think I've covered most of the stuff. So, waiting on the weather. Anyway, see you all again very soon. I was too tired. Anyway, see you all again really soon. And when the sun comes out, you'll see lots more of me.